Hello football fans, breaking news this morning. Jayden Vicente has been spotted in Madrid, Spain after being seen multiple times with superstar forward Kylian Mbappe. Rumours of a potential move to Real Madrid are rapidly gaining momentum, and this time the reaction is the opposite. Real Madrid fans are thrilled, flooding social media with excitement and hope. Vicente, however, has publicly denied any connection to Madrid, insisting his full focus is on Bayern Munich. Still, the speculation continues to grow.
Yeah, I actually saw him today. He was shopping in the luxury stores around the city. And with everything we're seeing on social media about him being with Mbappe, listen, I like the guy. I think he'd be a perfect fit for Madrid. He doesn't even look happy at Bayern, to be honest. We need the club to come together and buy him ASAP.
Honestly, we need more handsome players on the Real Madrid roster. But seriously, Jayden never travels like this. Seeing him here, signing autographs, shopping with Mbappe, come on, that means something. I'm telling you, he's signing for us. He just fits Madrid too perfectly.
Jay, we need to get Mia into an academy ASAP. I really think it will be good for her. She's already showing signs she's ready. And honestly, she could be great inspiration for whenever little Vicente Jr. is born. I'm just saying, we should definitely get her started. Think about it.
I finally got Mia into the academy, and honestly, I was terrified it might be too early. But Cynthia was right. The moment she stepped on the pitch, she blew my mind. The way she weaved through defenders, the speed, the confidence, it was unreal. Watching her play reminded me so much of myself at that age. Fast, fearless, scoring goals from midfield like it was nothing. And yeah, I'll admit it, I want her to have a little brother someday. Someone she can compete with, teach, grow with in this football world. If that happens, I swear I'll retire a happy man. Seeing Mia's highlights after every game has become one of the purest joys in my life. She's become a new source of motivation, my little sidekick. As for me, this injury has really set me back, more than I expected. I've made it my purpose this season to get fully fit again, doing everything I can to keep my body strong, healthy, and ready. We're in the thick of the season now, where every team is fighting hard in both the Bundesliga and the Champions League, so there's no room for mistakes. And on top of that, the noise never stops. Every week, there's a new rumor, a new headline, a new story about me. Most of them not even true. I forget sometimes that being a public figure means everything I do gets magnified, twisted, or turned into drama. It's exhausting, but it's part of the life I chose. I think now, more than ever, I need to evaluate how I move, who I surround myself with, and what I allow to distract me. Because if I want to become the best version of Jayden Vicente, for Bayern, for my family, and for myself, it has to start with discipline. The gaffer made it crystal clear. Every league match has to be treated like a cup final. No excuses, no half effort, just everything we've got. Sitting 12th in the table is the worst Bayern have been in years, and trust me, I know I've played a part in that with my injuries and inconsistency. But in this particular match, I really wanted to see if all the hard work I've been doing back home, every rehab session, every extra drill, every late night stretch, would finally pay off. And it did. Around the 4th minute, very early on, I scored a beautiful goal after some brilliant team play. It felt like a weight lifted off my shoulders. One thing I've noticed at Bayern is that everyone plays for each other. It's never about individuals. Even Harry Kane, arguably the best striker in the world, doesn't always go solo. His instinct can be to shoot, yeah, but more often than people realize, he looks for the pass, the smarter option, the one that benefits the whole team. That moment, that goal, reminded me what this club is built on: teamwork, sacrifice, and trust. And I finally felt like I was becoming part of that again. I was finally starting to feel like my old self again. It had been a long time since I earned a Player of the Match award, and getting one now felt right, like a spark I'd been missing for months. It became the perfect motivation heading into the next game. Of course, the media does what it always does: praise you like a hero when things go well, then flip the script the second you slip. But I didn't care. I was locked in, fully focused. My mind was on the next match and on climbing the table, because being this low wasn't just embarrassing for us as players, it was embarrassing for the fans who expect more from Bayern Munich. The game itself was tough, honestly, one of the hardest in weeks. But I tried to stay present, stay sharp, influence the match however I could. And with the team's effort, especially defensively, we managed to keep solid control and stay in a good position. That performance gave us momentum, and most importantly, it set the tone. The big games are coming, especially in the Champions League, and for the first time in a while, I felt ready. It was Champions League week, and the moment I woke up, I felt that spark. the kind of motivation you only get on European nights. We'd started the group strong, with 3 points already on the board, so the mindset in the squad was sharp, focused, and confident stepping into the Juventus match. But I've got to be honest, Juventus surprised us. They were sharp, clinical, taking every chance they got. Their forwards caused real problems, and our defense had a tough time trying to contain them. It wasn't one of those games you dominate from the start. This was a battle, every minute. Still, playing at home gave us something extra. Those Bayern fans, they don't just cheer, they lift you. Every chant, every roar, every Auf geht's Bayern gave us some hope, even as the game got harder and harder to break through their block. Juventus sat deep, defended well, and forced us to find another level. And in moments like that, all you can do is push, stay patient, and trust that eventually something opens. The pressure was building, and so was the moment. And of course, with the effort Juventus put in, breaking them down became almost impossible. We threw everything forward, tried different combinations, different angles, but it just wasn't clicking. Eventually, and almost predictably, they punished us and scored. That moment, it was one of the most frustrating feelings I've had in football. Weeks of preparation, hours of studying their system, and we couldn't even get a proper shot on target. It stung, badly. Watching us struggle like that was painful. Not because we lacked effort, but because we simply weren't ourselves. It looked bad, it felt bad, and I hated every second of seeing my team perform below the standards Bayern Munich is known for. Those are the kinds of nights that stay with you. The kind that force you to look in the mirror and decide how you respond. With 2 goals down, something in me snapped. Not in anger, but in desperation. I refused to let us roll over without at least fighting for something. So I pushed higher, drove at defenders every time I touched the ball, and just like I expected, I was dragged down in the box. Penalty. Juventus players were shouting, pointing fingers, saying I died for the penalty, which honestly pissed me off. I don't dive. Anyone who watches me knows that. I was running full speed, and their defender didn't even try to touch the ball. He just clipped through me. They can complain all they want, but the replay speaks for itself. Harry Kane stepped up, the whole stadium holding its breath, and of course, he buried it. That strike gave us a spark, a moment to believe. But belief only lasts so long when the reality is staring you in the face. When the whistle blew, I walked off the pitch visibly frustrated, angry, embarrassed. Because we worked for weeks preparing for this match, and to barely create anything, it felt like a punch to the gut. The Champions League isn't forgiving, and if we keep playing like that, we're not going far. For the first time this season, I truly felt the weight of Bayern Munich on my shoulders, and I knew something had to change, fast. Straight after the Champions League match, reality punched me again. I missed Mia's semi-final game. Another one. The week was overloaded, recovery sessions stacked on training, and by the time I had a window, it was already too late. That guilt sat heavy on my chest, but there was no time to process it. Bundesliga was next, and the mission was simple. Climb out of 5th, no excuses. With the explosiveness I'd finally regained after injury, I pushed myself into every attack, and I managed to score, something that should have lifted the squad. But Stuttgart, they're no joke. They score for fun, they press like crazy, and they always find a way to make your life miserable. The match turned into a chaotic goal fest, and despite our efforts, we disappointed the fans again. Bayern Munich dropping points like this, it felt unreal, and not in a good way. Walking off the pitch, I felt myself burning inside. I'm not someone who shows emotion easily, but lately, after every loss, I wasn't just frustrated. I was turning into someone I didn't recognize. The team was falling apart. My head was all over the place. And for the first time since joining Bayern, I questioned if I even wanted to be there anymore. Maybe it was just the moment talking, or maybe it was something deeper.
Hello, Jayden. It hasn't been a good week for you or Bayern so far. What do you think has caused this regression? Is there a fallout between you and the manager? And are the Real Madrid rumours playing a part in all this?
Look, I'm gonna be real with you. It's easy for people on the outside to point fingers and create stories, but none of that actually helps us win football matches. There's no fallout with the manager. We're all frustrated because we're not performing. Simple as that. And these Madrid rumors, they're noise. They come every time there's a dip in form, and honestly, it gets tiring. Right now, my focus is Bayern, on fixing what's happening on the pitch. We're underperforming, I'm underperforming, and that's what I'm angry about, not some narratives people want to push.
Jay, you didn't show up again. You didn't even call her. Mia kept asking where her dad is, and you had 2 hours after the match to check in. 2 hours, Jay. You can't even do that for your own daughter. What's going on with you?
Can you just shut the hell up for a second? You act like I'm some kind of robot. You have no idea what I deal with every day. Who told you I didn't have things I needed to take care of? I'll talk to Mia when I get home. She'll understand.
Jay, this is your daughter, not we'd show up for her, both of us, especially today. It mattered to her, Jay. Why does it always have to be a fight with you? Why is everything else more important?
Camille, just leave me alone. We're not that far from first place, but at this point, the realistic aim is to fight our way back into the top 4. And of course, just when things get tough, we're set to face the strongest team in the league, Leverkusen. Pressure couldn't be higher.
Hello to you, a very warm welcome from Leverkusen's BAYERN. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by the ever-knowledgeable Stuart Robson. And we've got action for you from the Bundesliga today. It's Bayer Leverkusen and they take on Bayern Munich.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Here's how Bayer Leverkusen line up.
Well, it's a 3-4-2-1 with 2 players behind the centre forward, but they need to link up as much as possible. They're going to be key to the way this system works. Otherwise, the centre forward could become isolated.
This is today's Bayern Munich starting lineup.
Well, they're going to set up as a 4-4-2, which means the front 2 will need to be clever with their combination play, dynamic with their movement and energetic with their closing down. I'm looking forward to seeing them play here today.
It's happened at Wolfsburg. Here's Alex.
It's a goal for Wolfsburg. It was
Found superbly and in. And there it is. 1-0 already.
And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Now, can he equalise? Oh, and he kept that out.
Yeah, had no right to save that, did he? Wonderful stop.
Played in now. But threat averted. Should score here. And the keeper's done really nicely played. What can they do with this now? And it's opened up. And it looked as though the chance was on. He's in here. In it goes. Level once again. What a game this is turning out to be.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. But the keeper should do better at his near post. That's gone in far too easily. That's not good goalkeeping.
Chance to move ahead. Oh, they scored again. The game had only just restarted after the last one.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
On to Luis Diaz. Now, this might be promising. He'll have a go. Superb agility to get to that, a marvellous save. Short corner it is. Now, what can they do from here? He'll try his luck. Solid defense. How to play. Throw in to come. Well, yes, he did see it. It's going to be a booking.
Well, the referee wasn't going to forget that, was he?
Weighted pass. Oh, a great chance.
Now, where's the penetration?
Big chance. And that is the save that keeps hopes alive.
Well, that probably would have been it. That's such a vital save from the keeper.
Here's a change for Bayern. Over it comes. Well, he got his head to it, but not the right part of the head, it seems. It's a bad miss. Just breaking up for a moment here because Alex has a goal for us at the MHP Arena.
it's another goal for Hoffenheim. It's all level again.
Substitution being made by Leverkusen. the shot. Oh, superb reflexes. Not long left. They need something to happen from this corner now. Played into the box. Well, it was looking good, but not all the way through. Oh, should score. Oh, it's in. Back from the brink with a timely equaliser.
Well, here's the replay, and you can see why he's upset. He got something on it, but not enough to keep it out. That's frustrating for a keeper.
Not the result we wanted at all.
It's all over.
I tried everything I could to keep us in the game, to give the team even a little bit of hope. But I'm not gonna lie, every match feels harder than the last. The league is getting more competitive, the pressure keeps growing, and honestly, I'm stressed.
Hi, Dad. Are you gonna come to my game tomorrow? It's the final, and I scored 2 goals last time. I was really sad you couldn't come.
Hey, Mia, I know, I'm really proud of you. I'm sorry I missed it, sweetheart. I had some stuff I had to deal with. I get really busy sometimes, but I'll try my best to be there tomorrow, okay?
Okay. But, my friends at school said you might move to Madrid, 'cause they saw it on TV. Is that true? I don't want to go. I like it here at Bayern.
No, don't worry. We're staying here, Mia. I'm not going anywhere, promise.
All right, lads, bring it in.
Boys, listen up. We've massively underperformed this season, all of us. And with performances like this, there are consequences. My job is on the line, and if I'm under pressure, then so are you. That's football. Some of you are involved in things outside the pitch that I cannot accept. Leaving the country, getting mixed up in rumors, creating noise that destroys the team's morale. It stops now. We are supposed to be a team, not a bunch of individuals doing whatever they want. I'm patient, I'm fair, but if we lose today, I swear to you, I will make changes this club has never seen. I will start replacing players, and you'd better be ready, because nobody's place is safe. I'm not asking you to win 10 games in a row. I'm asking you to try, to fight, to show some pride.
All right, enough of that. On with you. All right, mate. The rest is up to you.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Real sense of excitement and anticipation here on the Munich Air. I'm Derek Ray, ready here on the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is league phase action from the UEFA Champions League. It is Bayern Munich versus Arsenal.
Well, I think this should be a good game tonight. We've got some excellent players on show here. Let's just hope they perform to their best.
11 for Bayern.
Well, they're going to set up as a 4-4-2, which means the front two will need to be clever with their combination play, dynamic with their movement and energetic with their closing down. I'm looking forward to seeing them play here today.
And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal. Marc-Andre ter Stegen stands between the posts. Gabriel plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Declan Rice in central midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. And away we go, the first half of this game.
A goal for Monaco. It's now 1-0 with 5 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Can they open the mark? Just narrowly off target.
Be a tough game for them, there's no doubt about that.
Oh, hang on, Stuart, look at this. In it goes, the opening goal in this contest.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
It's a goal for Leipzig. It was a volley that was mishit.
Oh, top goalkeeping! Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, it had a chance, but the crossbar getting in the way.
Well, he's certainly a threat in the air, but he just couldn't keep it down.
Well, apologies to Alex for the interruption. Just to confirm, Leipzig have scored in that game, and they now hold a 1-0 lead. Well, too much elevation in terms of the shot. Vicente. Now what can they do from here? Is this the moment? Oh, tremendous reflex action there from the keeper.
Well, he didn't have long to react, did he? But that's a top-class save, I have to say.
And played in by Kimmich. Oh, fantastic save! That header had pace. So a corner kick. Let's see what Bayern can do with the set piece. Favouring the short one. Olise. Looking to cut inside. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game.
Easy.
Plenty of support here. And Harry Kane ready to pounce. Thanks for the update, Alex. Chance to finish. Oh, a really confident stop in a challenging situation. Playing it in. It will be a Bayern corner. It's a substitution for Bayern. The corner from Kimmich. Oh, fancy footwork. Is this the equaliser? Oh, so near, but just unable to keep the shot down. Now can he get on the end of this one? Oh, that's splendid play. Superb defensive.
Yes, it's another goal for Barcelona.
Oh, hang on, Alex. Big chance here. A really excellent piece of goalkeeping, and that's what they needed.
Well, it's a good save at just the right time, but they have to get the ball forward quickly here.
The idea was to get... This could be it! And the keeper getting right behind it. And they're making a change. And over comes the corner. And the referee blows his whistle. Bayern Munich have suffered a defeat in this game. Not exactly what they had in mind. I wonder what you thought of it all.
It was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
Hey Cynthia, it's Bex. Listen, I've been talking with some people at Real Madrid and I've got an idea. I'd love to bring Jayden to Inter Miami for a season, just one. Then I can help pave the way for him to join Madrid on a massive deal afterwards. I just need him here first. Think you can talk to him?
Hi Bex, yeah, I can try. Honestly, he's not happy at Bayern right now, and the Madrid idea is something he's been curious about. If there's ever a time he might say yes, it could be now.